Hi, I'm looking for Connor from the Running Warehouse.
Yeah, I think he's right over here.
Oh, wow. Hey, excuse me. Connor?
Jamie from Jamie Reviews?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
How's it going?
What are you doing in here?
We're just filling up the wall, getting the shoes all ready for the customers.
Nice, a lot of shoes you got on the wall. Actually, what are those in your feet?
These are the New Balance Beacon. You want to go take them for a spin?
Really? On my channel?
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, yeah, why not? Welcome back to Jamie Reviews. I am Jameson Michael, and today I want to give you guys my thoughts on a shoe that has started to make some waves within the running shoe world. This is our review on the New Balance Beacon. Now, the Beacon is being compared to the Nike Epic React, and some even want to compare it to the HOKA CLIFTON 1. So you know I had to find out what this shoe is all about. So let's get right into it. So the Beacon uses an engineered mesh throughout the upper. It was fairly breathable, it was simple, and it worked. It didn't have any substantial overlays or cages, but the upper was still quite stable. The fit of the shoe was roomy in the toe box with a good midfoot wrap. It fits like a typical New Balance. The heel area was pretty stable and had a bit of padding for comfort. But if you're used to a more flexible heel like the Saucony Freedom or the Nike Epic React, this may be a fault. But if you want something more supportive, then you should be good to go. Like I said, they kept the upper pretty simple and to the point, so no real complaints here. So the midsole uses New Balance's Fresh Foam technology. Fresh Foam seems to range in firmness in different models. New Balance calls this their Fresh Foam GC for ground contact. So how does it feel? Well, it feels squishy, soft with a slight bounce. But what stood out was how light the material felt on foot. For the amount of stack height that it had, we didn't expect it to be so light. So on a scale of softness, where does it range? Well, on longer runs, it had a similar feel to the Epic React from Nike, just not as bouncy. And it wasn't quite as soft as the HOKA CLIFTON 1, but it was still softer than most shoes. I guess you could say it's between both shoes. Like a HOKA Nike React Clifton, if that makes any sense. Now, the responsiveness of the shoe is a bit of an odd topic. While the midsole feels good on foot, it starts to dig in through the stack height of the Fresh Foam once you really start getting after it. And that sinking in feeling wasn't the best if you're someone who's as fast as Connor, who really needs to be back into his next stride when holding down faster paces. For me, it wasn't as noticeable, but I also don't run 15-minute 5Ks. So while on longer runs, it was fine for the both of us. It was comfortable enough to enjoy at slower conversational paces. But once again, what made it work for me was how light it was. The weight to cushion ratio was definitely impressive. So the outsole, the outsole has a few blown rubber spots for high wear areas of the shoe, but yeah, there's not much going on. The traction was actually good on most surfaces. And I would go into how the shoe should have more rubber, but the shoe is so light, so I really can't fault it too much. It is what it is. Now the shoe does get stained pretty easily when you're running on white rubber. But yeah, it's a running shoe, so it happens. So the Beacon is an interesting shoe. 1 minute I really like it, and then the next I want to change some things. So honestly, it kind of depends on what type of running that you do. If you're someone who enjoys running and wants a more comfortable lightweight shoe, I think it'll be a great option. But if you're someone who wants more of a speed performance based shoe, this may not be it. I see it more as a recovery day or a high mileage cushion shoe. I could see myself using it more than Connor, who's more of a higher caliber runner, but when I look at the shoe for what it does and how it feels, and even with its faults, I find myself still liking it.
Well done.
Thank you for watching, and shout out to Connor from the Running Warehouse for showing the channel some love. You can catch him on YouTube at the Running Warehouse channel. He's someone that I always watch and enjoyed learning about shoes from. So be sure to show support for those who support your boy Jamie. Alright, and if you're interested in this shoe, links will be provided down below, and let me know, how do you feel about the Beacon? Do you see it as an Epic React Clifton hybrid? Let me know. With that said, I will see you guys in the comments down below. Later.